Today, we're going to be doing a little bit of install. We're going to put in a pass route that I absolutely loved as a college player and a pro player. It can save you hits, you can throw on time, and you can move the sticks. Teams have gone away from it because of different coverage schemes, but now with the RPO, it needs to come back. And as a quarterback, you're going to love it. That's coming up right now. Ready? Welcome to Elite Athletes TV. I'm Mike Pawlawski, and today we're talking about quarterback training. We're going to install the out route. Now, a lot of teams have gone away from the out route because quarters was really big for a long time, and they were playing that outside leverage. And so it became a muddled look for quarterbacks. But with the RPO game now in college football, you're getting a lot more middle field closed looks, a lot of one-on-ones on the outside, and the out route should come back because it is absolutely automatic. It's a route that you can throw on time. As a quarterback, you develop a rhythm, and you rep it so much that you get so comfortable throwing this route that it's an automatic for you when you get space in the flats. Now, we're going to start with my Tampa Bay Buccaneers playbook, and we're going to take a look at that. And then we're going to go to my college offensive playbook. I'm going to show you how you can run it from two backs. I'm going to show you how you can run it from one back, 10 personnel, 11 personnel, and 21 personnel. And so it's really diverse. You can run it from any set, and you can protect it different ways. But this throw is great for quarterbacks who want to throw on rhythm. If you're getting a lot of pressure, throwing on timing is great as a quarterback because it's a great way to get chunks of yardage and to move the sticks without taking those big shots. If you like what I'm doing, please subscribe to the channel, hit the bell so you get notified, give us a thumbs up, and ask any questions you want about this install. I'm here to help. I wish I had this when I was in high school. I didn't have it, but I'm here to give it to you so that you get some more football knowledge. Right now, let's hit that Tampa Bay Buccaneers playbook, and we'll go from there. I want to start by showing you what we're talking about in terms of protection. In our 80 series with Sam's offense, this was split flow protection. You can see right here, split flow. And so halfback flows weak, picks up outside backer. Fullback flows strong, picks up strong side backer. It can be a 3, 5, or 7-step drop, and we'll call out short if it's a 5-step drop, and 3, so it would be 384 if you were in a 3-step drop. It is a solid protection. It can pick up 7-man rush because you have 5 offensive linemen, 2 backs involved with it, and so you can adjust for rush. What's going to happen is they pick up this outside, you stay big on big, tackles on ends against this defense, and then these 3 work to block those 3. And so you're solid in your protection. If you're going to get a 7-man rush, that means you're going to have some kind of man behind it. You're going to be able to throw the out routes. Let's get to that right now. Here's the actual play. So short, 84 Okie, we just talked about it. Short means 5 steps. And so as a quarterback, you are going to plant and throw. I call it 5 timing or 3 plus 2. So you hit 3, you catch on 4, and your next step, you're ready to rock and roll. A lot of coaches are calling it a rhythm throw now, but you're going to hit on your 5th step and throw. Sam was a progression guy in terms of his offense, and so the way he is reading it is X and Y out first. So a quarterback, we just talked about it, 5-step drop, pick a side, out routes, bang. If you've got middle field closed, so free safety here, you're either going to get some kind of cover 3 or cover 1. This is a great matchup for you. These guys against off corners in cover 3, you throw that all day long. Unless you start a flat defender out wider, there's no way that they can get to that in time. You hit 5 and let her rip, pick a side. So great throw versus cover 3. If they come up and they play cover 1, so now let's say they come up and they play cover 1, free safety middle of field, again, middle field closed, and they play cover 1. See, Sam has right here in notes for receivers, run it versus bump. So you have to outside release, and likely if they're playing some kind of cover 1, they're going to be inside leverage anyway, and you speed cut, stick that foot in the ground, and get out. As a quarterback, that's still a great throw because DB will be trailing on the hip here, and you can displace him with the ball. So get that in there. Same thing on the backside, outside release, run that out route. Now, here's the option is that Sam says, alert for arm up signal. If that receiver gets a super clean release and he feels like he's got that DB beat, he can put his arm up and this becomes a go route. So as a quarterback, if you saw him throw that hand up, that means I'm going. And the old saying was, if I'm even, I'm leaving. And so he had the option that if he felt like he had a clean release and he could get downfield right now, he's going to turn that into a go route and you're going to take that big hitter, go for the home run. So next, after out routes, if those aren't there for whatever reason, quarterback comes in and throws the curl. Now remember, pick a side. And so if you're going to, say if they're running cover 3 here, that means you're going to have a strong safety to this side. Sam backer is going to come. That back is going to block. And so this back is no longer in the pattern. If I'm a quarterback, understanding where my pressure is coming from, I'm going to work now left side. So I'm going to work X on the out if I don't like it. Then middle read. Here's 2 in terms of pure progression. 1, 2 in terms of pure progression. And then 3 on your check down as a quarterback. Now, ahead of time, working 3, what you have here is a triangle. And so if you see rotation from backers, you know you're going to come here. If your number 1 isn't open, backers rotate out, your middle of the field is going to be open. And looking out to the left-hand side, in this case, these backers are going to tend to follow your eyes and drift, so you should have something on your middle read. If backers and weak inside backer in Sam's defense was peg linebacker, if he drops into this hook zone and sits here, now it's an easy sit down. So it makes it a super simple read for a quarterback. Bang, bang, bang. Love it. If I don't love it, work the high-low here, and you've got yourself a money play. It's a great way to keep pressure off you. And you can see a couple different options down below. You can run it Z short, run it from inside out, try to get a rub route on coverage back here versus man versus zone, get them confused and get DB's eyes in the wrong place. You can always just throw the bang out on the backside. And then one more, you can run it if teams are rolling to 3 as you motion back across, then you could take that and run that out route as well and still work those same triangles. So that's how we ran it in Tampa versus that West Coast style. Great play. Love it as a quarterback. Simple reads, simple throws, and you rep that route so much that you can throw it in your sleep. Now let's take a look at how we ran it in college. You're going to see really similar looks. So here's a look back at my Cal playbook from college. And this is what we called our flank formation. It's really just 11 personnel, 1 running back, 1 tight end in the game. And so from our flank set, blue is our protection here. And so what we are going to do is tight end is going to stay home. We're going to stay big on the outside if you have something there. If not, we're going to slide from the first uncovered man to take everything across. So back, free release on the outside, so he's a scat release, and you're working triangles. Again, that same out. You got the out working on the inside now, swing route. So there's your triangle as a quarterback working back to that backside. You look down to your notes, 5-step drop. Obviously, you're going to check hot off your middle linebacker. So in this case, it's Bill because we're sliding. Mike is right here. We're going to pick him up in the slide. And so Bill to outside backer would be your hot because your back is on a scat release. Again, notes for quarterbacks down here at the bottom. QB, look for the gimme to the X. So back into the boundary. You see it's already drawn up in cover 3 here, and we actually called this cover 4 in college. But a strong safety inside. Sam linebacker is going to come. Tight end's going to stay in block. And so if strong safety keeps his eyes inside and he's occupied, 5-step to the out is a gimme. If that's not there, for some reason, strong safety drops out underneath it. Now you work front side, that same triangle I just drew up. You're working what's called the buzz system. You can see down here, focal area, key defender who buzzes the outside 3. So the 3, in this case, this is a digit system, being the out. If this backer buzzes out here underneath it, you key him. Now you can throw inside out route. If this backer jumps that, buzz to the outside. Here's number 3. Again, we talked about triangle read. That's how you're reading it. You're working 3 guys versus 2 right here. Corner should be off and underneath, and no way he plays that unless he jumps it and guesses. You read which side you want to play the game. And so in this case, 3 receivers coming out this way, that's where I want to play it. Once again, if you get cover 2, you can see cover 2 here, that's a corner. This is going to convert. Receivers are going to run go routes, and your middle read, in this case, is going to stay on the out. So you're hoping that Bill doesn't stay inside. If he does, you get that. The way that I would change this is the same way that we ran it in Tampa. If you get middle field open like you have it right here, he takes that free middle of the field. All he has to do is check while he's running. If he's running, he's going to check hot anyway. If backer comes, he's going to check hot. Now, if that middle of the field is open, that receiver can run, and you play the game off of that safety, or you can even play it off of this safety. If this safety, looking back to your left, wants to hang outside, now you can throw that middle of the field shot. If the safety wants to stay hard inside, now you have a whole shot to the outside. And so it becomes 3 vertical versus cover 2. It has an easy out throw versus cover 3. And if for some reason they take away that out throw, simple, bring your eyes back inside. 1, 2, drop it off to your back. Simple progression, simple read for a quarterback, and a fantastic play to get you out of trouble. And that's why I love the out route. It has an answer for almost everything. Man, zone, even versus blitz pressure, because you're throwing on time, you can get rid of that ball. And so for a quarterback, throwing that out, having that out in the system is a no-brainer. If you like what I'm doing, please subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit the bell so you get notified every time something new comes out. We would love it if you give us a thumbs up. Also, please comment down below. Ask any questions. That's what I'm here for. I want to help you out with the game. So ask questions. And remember, if you're a quarterback, you can also go to EliteAthletesTV.com, where we have training for quarterbacks in drops, mechanics, passing, getting yourself right. We have a full workout system for you so that you can get yourself in shape in the off season as you get ready. Once you're in season, you work with team rules, but we can get you in shape, ready to go for camp. It's a full 6-week workout system. You will love it, and it will get you ready to play the game. So now, understanding the game a little bit better, you can pair it with the physical skills that you pick up at EliteAthletesTV.com. I appreciate you watching. I'm Mike Pawlawski. This is Elite Athletes TV, and it's quarterback training. I want you to get better at the game. I'll catch you next time.